Most men think attraction is about what they do. But what if the truth is, what she secretly wants is what you've been avoiding this whole time? Curious. Today, I'm revealing 7 dirty things women crave. Not dirty in the way you think, but in the way that gets inside her mind and stays there. And here's the twist. She will almost never say these out loud. Not because they're complicated, but because she's watching to see if you naturally understand them. Miss these, and you stay average. Get them right, and you become unforgettable. If you're starting to see where most men go wrong, hit like and subscribe, because the next 3 will completely change how you approach attraction. Number 5, she wants mystery, not silence or distance, but layers. When everything about you is instantly available, there's nothing left to discover. And discovery is addictive. Intrigued. Number 6, she wants emotional strength, not emotional absence. She wants to know you feel, but you're not ruled by your feelings. That balance, that's powerful. And finally, number 7, she wants you to slow down. In a world where everything is rushed, slowing down shows confidence. It says you're not desperate, you're intentional, and intention is magnetic. What most men misunderstand about taking the lead is that it has nothing to do with control or dominance in an aggressive sense, and everything to do with emotional steadiness and clarity. It's the ability to make decisions without constantly seeking reassurance, to guide the moment instead of hesitating inside it. When you suggest where to go, set a plan, or move things forward with calm certainty, it creates a sense of ease for her. She doesn't feel pressured. She feels relieved because she's no longer carrying the weight of direction. This kind of leadership is quiet, not loud. It shows up in your tone, your body language, and how comfortable you are with your own choices. It also means reading the situation, being attentive, and adjusting naturally rather than forcing outcomes. When a man embodies this, it signals confidence, security, and presence, which are deeply attractive on a psychological level. What separates attention from approval seeking is intention. Attention is grounded and selective, while approval seeking feels needy and constant. When a man is seeking approval, his behavior subtly asks, "Am I enough for you?" through over-explaining, over-texting, or trying too hard to impress. That energy creates pressure and reduces attraction because it signals uncertainty. But when his attention is intentional, it feels different. He listens fully, responds thoughtfully, and gives presence without trying to win validation. There's a calm confidence in how he engages, as if he values his own time and energy just as much as hers. This balance creates intrigue because she begins to wonder what earns more of his focus. It also allows space for her to invest instead of passively receiving. Genuine attention makes her feel seen, while the absence of neediness makes that attention feel valuable. The shift is subtle but powerful, turning interaction into something that feels natural rather than performative. What makes tension so powerful is that it lives in what's not said. Most men try to fill every silence, thinking constant talking builds connection, but attraction often grows in the pauses. Tension is created when there's a slight unpredictability, when eye contact lingers just a bit longer than expected, when your tone softens at the right moment, or when you don't immediately react, but instead hold composure. It's that subtle push and pull between closeness and space that keeps emotions engaged. This doesn't mean playing games or being distant. It means being comfortable enough to let moments breathe without rushing to resolve them. When you're relaxed in silence, it signals confidence, and that calmness allows her to feel the moment more deeply. The mind begins to fill in the gaps, and that's where curiosity and attraction build naturally. Instead of forcing connection, you're allowing it to unfold in a way that feels organic and emotionally charged. Feeling chosen is about creating a sense of exclusivity without overtly stating it. Many men assume that being nice or available is enough to earn attraction, but what women respond to is the subtle assurance that they are a priority, not just an option. This shows up in small, consistent actions, remembering details she shares, showing genuine enthusiasm for plans with her, and making thoughtful choices that reflect her presence matters. It isn't about grand gestures or overcompensation. It's about demonstrating through behavior that she stands out in your world. When a woman senses this, it triggers a deeper emotional response because it validates her value and uniqueness, creating a feeling of safety and desirability. It signals that you're intentional in your attention and effort, which feels rare and precious. By consciously showing her she's chosen, you tap into a psychological need for significance and connection, making your presence far more compelling and memorable than surface level charm or casual attention. Mystery is one of the most underrated tools of attraction because it engages curiosity and keeps her mind invested in you. Many men make the mistake of revealing everything about themselves too quickly, thinking openness builds trust, but overexposure can dilute intrigue. Mystery isn't about hiding who you are, it's about pacing the reveal and letting her discover layers over time. It shows in subtle things, a hint of your thoughts without explaining fully, sharing stories that spark questions, or maintaining a calm confidence that doesn't need constant validation. This approach creates a sense of depth, making her want to know more because there's always something new to uncover. When a man carries mystery, he becomes memorable not just for what he does, but for the mental space he occupies in her thoughts. Curiosity is naturally addictive, and when she's drawn to unravel who you are, she becomes more emotionally engaged, intrigued, and invested without even realizing it, elevating attraction far beyond surface level interaction. Emotional strength is often misunderstood as being stoic or detached, but what women are truly drawn to is a balance between feeling and stability. It's the ability to experience emotions fully, anger, frustration, joy, or vulnerability, without letting them control your actions or overwhelm the interaction. Most men either suppress feelings entirely, coming across as distant, or overexpress them, creating a sense of instability. Emotional strength lies in the middle, showing authenticity while maintaining composure. It's reflected in how you respond to challenges, setbacks, or disagreements, and how you remain grounded when tensions rise. When a man demonstrates this, it signals reliability, maturity, and self-mastery, all traits that subconsciously communicate safety and attraction. Women feel drawn to men who can navigate their own emotional landscape without being ruled by it, because it allows them to engage without fear of unpredictability. This balance builds trust and deepens connection, creating a magnetic presence that goes beyond charm or superficial confidence. The truth is, attraction isn't about flashy moves, pickup lines, or trying to impress. It's about understanding the subtle dynamics that make a woman feel seen, valued, and intrigued, being confident without arrogance, present without neediness, intentional without forcing, and strong without shutting down. When you master these 7 things, taking the lead, giving genuine attention, creating tension, making her feel chosen, carrying mystery, showing emotional strength, and slowing down, you stop chasing her and start naturally inspiring desire. These are the unspoken rules that women respond to on a deeper level, the things they rarely admit out loud but feel profoundly. The men who grasp this become unforgettable, not because they try harder, but because they understand how to move through connection in a way that resonates emotionally and psychologically. Attraction is no longer a game of effort. It becomes a reflection of presence, awareness, and the subtle power of being intentionally magnetic.